I've seen those faces, I've heard all the lies, but you ain't gazing on someone in denial. 'Cause you want dollar bills right now, but you gotta...
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for another video. This week we are full on Konmari style decluttering and organizing my bathroom. We're taking every single thing out of my vanity, touching every item, and deciding if it either sparks joy or I just still need it. I was able to declutter so much using this method and free up a ton of space and come up with an organization system that really works for me, and I'm so excited to share that with you guys. There will also be a subscriber giveaway in this video, so make sure you stay tuned to hear the details on how to enter. If you're new here and you enjoy cleaning, decluttering, and small space organization videos, please consider subscribing to my channel. Also, come follow me over on Instagram to follow my family's house hunting journey and more of our day-to-day lives.
But something knocked you out.
The first thing that we're doing for this declutter is emptying every item out of my vanity and just putting it all on the floor. Typically this method totally overwhelms me, but I wanted to be really harsh with myself and declutter as much as possible, and I found this was the best way for me to do that on this project. And while I'm emptying everything, I wanted to talk about the giveaway. For this video, I'm giving away a $50 Amazon gift card, and to enter, I'm going to be asking 3 questions throughout the voiceovers in this video, and I want you guys to answer them in a comment below. Also, please leave your Instagram handle and come follow me so I can DM you and announce on my stories if you're the winner. If you don't have an Instagram, that's okay too. Just leave me your email address so I can get in touch with you. And the first of the 3 questions I'm going to ask is, what is your favorite thing to do in the summertime? Mine is definitely going to the beach. I live in Massachusetts, so we love going to Cape Cod and spending time with family at the beach.
And I said,
now that my vanity is totally empty, of course I'm going to just clean the space. So here I'm just using my e-cloth. You guys know I absolutely adore my e-cloths, and I always have a link to their website in my description box below if you're interested in checking them out for yourself. I could not recommend them enough. There's literally not a single product on their website that I wouldn't recommend to you guys. I get questions about this little hand vacuum every single time I use it in a video, and I will have it in my Amazon storefront under cleaning favorites. I will say though, it has been sold out recently, so I think you guys have been buying it up, so make sure if you're interested that you go and check now, and if it's there, buy it before it's gone, because I'm telling you, this thing is like always sold out.
So fly, you got me like my. You got me like my. You got me like there's no other than you now, babe. Nah, 'cause you got me like my.
In case you guys missed it, last week I did a budget small kitchen organization video, and I'm super proud of it. So here's a couple of clips, and if you guys need some help organizing your kitchen, I've done a ton of different installments in this series, so I will make sure to have that linked in my description box below.
And the best part is that you're still so humble about it.
Fun fact, I feel like I've mentioned this in a couple of my bathroom decluttering videos, but I used to be really into makeup before I became a mom, and before I discovered cleaning and organizing videos on YouTube, I loved makeup videos. I watched all the makeup gurus, and that was like my thing for a really long time, so I collected a ton of stuff. and a lot of what was in my vanity is so old and expired and just needed to go, but I had such a hard time letting go of it, knowing how much money I spent on my makeup collection over time. This is an example of a space that I have decluttered multiple times over and over and over again, and I just cannot get rid of enough things because I tend to hold an emotional attachment to a lot of things. So if you're similar, that's totally fine. It can take multiple times trying to get the same exact project done, and as long as you're just doing the best you can, it's all going to be just fine. This little makeup cabinet, whatever you want to call it, that I store on my countertop on my vanity was just so full of things. It needed to be decluttered so badly. So I'm going through that and getting rid of anything that I really don't use or is expired or even empty and that I just for some reason decided to keep in there. And you guys do ask me about this sometimes when you see it in my videos. I actually made this little makeup cabinet, whatever it's called. I believe I bought it from Michael's and it was unfinished, and I finished it, stained it, and I also changed out the hardware to the little black knobs. I got those from Target. So you can't buy it anywhere, and I'm pretty sure this exact same like unfinished original is no longer for sale on Michael's, but if I do find it, maybe I will link it in the description box. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, I tend to get really overwhelmed with the Konmari style of decluttering, just having so much stuff everywhere. So at this point, I wanted to get everything I knew I was keeping up on the countertops and out of my way so I could get a better look at everything else that was still on the floor. I tend to find that when I'm doing a decluttering project, the things that get left behind on the floor the longest are the things I probably don't care about that much and will most likely end up getting rid of. For the top drawer in my vanity, I wanted this to be full of things that I reach for every single day, so I just wanted to find a method of organizing that worked the best for me. Didn't necessarily need to look beautiful, but I just wanted to put everything in there in a way that made sense and made it easy for me to grab the products that I use every single day. And while we're doing this, I wanted to ask giveaway question number 2, which is, what is your favorite vacation spot? We are looking to take a vacation this summer and we still have not decided where we want to go. And especially with everything going on in the world, travel is a little bit tough right now. So we're really not sure and could definitely use some ideas. We would love to take Carson to Disney someday, but I think he's still just a little bit young for that, and we're planning that for probably the fall of 2022. I didn't end up purchasing anything for this video, so I didn't buy any new organizing bins or anything like that. I just repurposed all the ones that I already had. So for this second drawer down, I'm filling this with things that I don't necessarily reach for every single day, but I still use them pretty regularly and just wanted them handy.
I used to think I had plenty of dreams and light in my life.
The way that I was organizing under my sink before I did this project was working perfectly fine. I just kind of wanted to declutter the space and just get rid of like trash and random things that had accumulated over time. And then I also wanted to switch out the shelf riser that I already had in there for a little bit bigger one. So I did that and just did a little bit of decluttering under there, but for the most part it looked exactly the same as it did before, just with a whole lot less junk.
The night sky is just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out. Even after all of these years, you still look at me with the same love. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out. You could never wear me out. don't see us stopping now. My life's an adventure, 'cause you came along and showed me how to love without limits, to have a good time. Now my life.
I get these drawer dividers that I'm using here from Amazon. I believe they're by M Design, and I have them in my Amazon storefront under bathroom organizing. So if you guys want to check them out, that's where you can find them. They're perfect for just subdividing a space. So I use them in my bathroom. I also use them in my kitchen. They're super versatile and one of my favorite organizing products.
All of these years, you still look at me with the same love.
You guys have heard me talk about these so many times. I'm pretty sure I've been using them for years now. Since I was in my old house, I had these. They're actually spice liners, and they're meant to just lay your spice bottles in a drawer. But I like to use them for these type of products. So I have a couple of hair products, I have bio oil, I have like face mist, and it's perfect for that because nothing will roll around in the drawer, and it just helps to keep them a little bit more organized. This shelf is probably the thing on my channel that I get asked about the most, and it is a Hearth and Hand shelf that I got from Target. They no longer carry it, and I've tried so hard to find it for you guys, but I bet you that the best place that you could find it would probably be like Facebook Marketplace or something like that if someone may be selling theirs, but unfortunately they no longer sell it. If they did, I would definitely link it for you guys.
I don't mind, you could never wear me out. You could never wear me out. You could never wear me out. Where have you been? It's like I waited all my life, so happy that I found you. I'm paper thin. I haven't always been this shy, but haven't felt this in a while now. So sad when we are apart.
You'll notice that I didn't empty out this drawer, and that's because I knew I was going to put the exact same things back in there. I just wanted to roll them up to make it fit a little bit better, but I always use this drawer just to hold Carson's bath towels. I don't have a linen closet or anything in this bathroom, and it's just the best place for me to store them so that they are easily accessible when he's all done in the bath. Now this is something I actually didn't do at the same time I was filming this video. I did this a couple hours later. I ran out to the dollar store to get jars, and they didn't have any, so I ended up having to go to Home Goods. So that's where I got these jars, and I'm filling them up with Epsom salt. And then after I was done filling them up, I made labels for them to make them just look a little bit prettier, and I wanted to include it in the video just because I thought they looked nice, but I did this hours later, so you'll still see the bags of Epsom salt laying on the floor in the corner of this video throughout the rest of it, just because I did this later, but I wanted to include it here.
See the sun in the shadow all my life, but I finally see the light. I give myself to you. I want to get this right. Haven't felt this in a while now.
I had a bag full of bath toys that Carson has had since he was just a little tiny guy, and he has not touched them, he's not thought about them, he's not asked for them for months and months and months, and they've just been sitting in my bathroom taking up space. So I decided to finally get rid of those, even though it is hard, and we are trying for our second baby, so I know at some point I will need bath toys again, but they're so cheap. I can definitely buy different ones, and bath toys can get moldy and gross, so it's probably for the best that I just got rid of them.
Hard to just be honest when I want this. Maybe you want it too.
Now this may not look like much, but this was a lot for me. I feel like I got rid of so much stuff. Now I didn't just throw this all in the trash. I did go through it, and anything that could be recycled, I made sure to do that. But these are all the things that I got rid of, and I'm super proud of myself, and it feels so good, like a weight lifted off of my shoulders.
Why is it so hard to be? Why is it so hard to be honest? To be honest. Why is it so so hard to be? Why is it so hard to be honest? To be honest. Why is it so hard to just be honest? Why is it so hard to speak the truth? Why is it so hard to just be honest?
Now that we're done organizing, of course, we're going to finish cleaning up the bathroom because it just wouldn't feel complete if I didn't do that. So I'm going to clean the tub. There was a pink bath bomb in there recently and it got everywhere and stuck to the tub, and it actually was really hard to get off. So you'll see I ended up trying to use a magic eraser as well to get some of it off, and it was extremely stubborn, but it does look way better when I'm done. So I'm just going to spray the tub down and then scrub it really good using my Grove Collaborative scrubbers. I love these things, you guys know that, and I always have Grove Collaborative's website linked in my description box below if you're looking for any cleaning products that you see me using in my videos. 99% of the time, that's where they're from. But that brings me to question number 3, so the third and final question for this giveaway, and that is, if you could only use one cleaning product for the rest of your life, what would it be? I had to think long and hard about this, but I think that if I had to choose one thing to use for the rest of my life, it would be an e-cloth because they are so versatile. They work on literally any surface and you don't have to worry about damaging anything. So I think if I really had to choose, that's probably what I would go with.
Difficult dealing with emotions, but I want you to know that you'll always be on my mind, even in the hard times. I care about you. How do you move on when everything goes wrong? I'm trying to find a way to get you out my head. Don't know how to cope with being so broken. Girl, I can't forget about what we said. I just wanna love you a little bit more. Don't just walk away from me and close the door. Baby, pull me closer now before it's over. I just wanna love you a little bit more. Oh, love you a little bit more. 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 How do you move on when everything is wrong?
I'll probably end up needing to throw a little bit of bleach in the bathtub to try and get rid of some of the pink stains from that bath bomb, but it did look so much better after I finished cleaning it, and now I'm just going to quickly clean the toilet. Not the most fun job, but we all gotta do it.
You're full of confidence and cheap galore. You're showing off your moves and hope for attention. And I am turning life into an imitation I don't know. I swear I'll tell the truth and you misunderstood. When I smile, it's all I want you by my side, but baby that's a lie.
Something I feel like I forget about a lot is the handles in my bathroom, so here's your reminder to make sure that you clean those as well. And now we're just going to quickly do a little bit of light vacuuming. There's not too much to vacuum in here, and I wasn't going to break out the big one for this. And then we're going to steam mop the floors to make sure they're nice and sanitized, and that's where I'm going to leave you guys off on this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope it gave you some decluttering inspiration, some cleaning motivation. Don't forget, if you're new to my channel, to subscribe and make sure you answer all the 3 questions in a comment down below so that you can be entered into the giveaway, and then also come follow me over on Instagram. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you back for another one soon.